And welcome in. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour. I am one half of your host and your virtual bartender, Mr. Nick Teodoro. Joining me, as always, my tag team partner in life, my wife, Miss Nicole. Nicole, what are you having?
Oh, you kids know me. Some Tito, some orange, some cranberry juice. Mr. Nick, tell the people what you're drinking and our three things for the show.
I'm drinking my J-Lure Cabernet, Seven Oaks Cabernet, as per use, as you like to say. Oh, I got that wrong. But Jacob Fatu burns the bloodline to the ground, so is he now becoming the tribal chief? The Don Callis family claims the gold, but are they nearing a fallout? And Seth Rollins refuses to end his feud with the Vision, but can this make it through the summer? We're reacting to the week in wrestling. It's Friday, May 15th, 2026. This is the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell him bring another round when he's let it roll. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
And welcome back in. Happy Friday, everybody. If you're new here, smash the old like and subscribe. If you're a regular, you know we love having you. Got a regular already in the chat. Chester,
hello, babes.
Happy Friday to you as well.
Thanks for coming to hang out.
A lot to get to, Nikki. A lot to get to this week.
Yes.
We're covering it all. A lot of AEW, a lot of WWE, Raw, particularly. Then we're going to preview SmackDown.
Yeah.
Open up the phone lines to all of you. But before all that, we got to get to my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment, Nikki's non-kayfabe news.
I love that music. We have a quick one, but we talked about Chelsea Green, our queen, last week, and now we have to talk about Slagent P. Piper Niven took to Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and said that she went to California and all she got was this lousy interior discectomy. Basically, the surgery in her throat to fix or remove the vertebrae in her neck. But seems like everything went well.
Oh, that sounds scary.
That sounds
Crazy
so
scary. Ugh.
I can even like the photo of her. Like you go through the throat to go.
It almost looks like this. I hate to say it, like the smokers, like whatever it is, like that. Just so.
Yeah, the tracheotomy.
Yeah, that's it.
My pop-up had one.
Yeah,
it was a 4-year-old should not see your grandmother clean your pop-up's trachea thing. Any hoosies, but it seemed like everything went well. Again, we haven't seen her on our TVs in 8 months. I loved her, like when she's in the tournaments, and then like I didn't love her with fucking Eva Marie and Dewdrop. I'm glad that she went back to Piper. She's a big bamf, and I'm just like, let her do her thing. And I love her with Chelsea. I think her and Chelsea have such chemistry together. So, I hope.
That's why I want to see. Well, we talked about the Jordan with because I think when Piper comes back, Piper Jordan match would be great too.
Yeah,
but yeah, definitely hoping that she has a speedy recovery because especially her with Chelsea, she adds so much to that dynamic into SmackDown and the women's division. So
I think underrated, and I want to see her come back and be healthy and just beat up bitches. But all the love from the bar to Piper Niven.
Yeah. But it was a positive one because it's a successful surgery.
It is a positive one, so.
Happy.
So all the love to Piper.
Hit your music?
You hit the music.
you just leave your dance.
I love that music. It makes me happy.
I know. A lot of things make you happy, though.
I know. Like my girl Kat. Hello, love.
Oh, Kat's in the chat.
Kat's in
What's
the
up,
chat.
Kat? Kat was at Dynamite. We're going to get to that
I know. I want to hear
shortly.
You got to tell all the people.
A lot of
all the
rhymes.
things.
Why is every time Kat get in the chat, I get Dr. Susie? Kat in the chat.
You're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Look at you rhyming, too.
That's what, oh gosh. These are the jokes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, we said.
I love.
Everyone
All
chiming
our
in.
friends are coming to hang out. I love it.
I know, I love it. But Nikki, let's get to it. The big storyline coming off Monday Night Raw. Jacob said he was going to burn the Bloodline to the ground.
Well, it's midnight, damn right, wound up too tight. I've got a fist full of whiskey, the bottle just bit me. Oh, that shit makes me batshit crazy. We got no fear, no doubt, all ammo's out. We're going out tonight to kick down every line, take anything we want, drink everything inside. We're going till the world stops turning while we burn it to the ground tonight.
Nikki, Jacob Fatu burns it to the ground. What are your thoughts on this whole Bloodline, MFTs, whatever? I guess it's still Bloodline.
I think this is the Bloodline, and Solo has his 2 MFTs on the other side. Maybe 1.5, where you want to count, where Tama sits in that tree. Again, it's Jacob looking dominant. This is what we want. They can't end next week's Raw with this again, because this is like, what, 4 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. There's just like Jacob just like dominating and then taking out the Usos. I love that it's just like he took out Jay and Gorilla, then took out Jimmy in the
Which Jimmy looked like a bitch. I'm sorry. They both kind of look
I think Jay looks worse, to be honest. Jimmy, you expect
the
to have-
headbutts, no, because he's got coconut head.
Well, they all say that the Samoans have the hard heads.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I just thought like him just throwing him a couple times in the back because he just got the chop, like the throat thrust, which wasn't the tongue and death grip, it's just the throat thrust. It was like
the Kane Undertaker.
Yeah, uppercut. And like,
making myself. I'm here to pop myself.
I know you just want to make sound effects. This is your production value.
I do like making.
She doesn't attend production meetings, but she'll add production value during the show.
Just make sounds. I just wish on commentary they sold a little bit more that like, because what we said in our post show that like Roman was desperate and that's why he pulled the referee. That's why he turned off the turnbuckle. Why he basically cheated. And I don't think they really hammered that home enough on commentary. That Jacob legit has a gripe that like you cheated. You pulled the ref in the way. You moved.
And the ref saw it.
The ref saw it.
Mike Patton,
no,
whatever his name is.
What was the other one?
Todd
Pattengale.
No, that's the announcer guy, right?
Yes, these are the jokes. Anyways, but I wish they kind of sold that a little bit more. And like, obviously we're gonna run this back. Like, I don't know. I don't think Roman's gonna do a Saturday night's main event. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. If you have what we're assuming Cody Gunther in Italy, then I don't know if we're going to have this match on there. So is it going to be Night of Champions? I don't know if Roman was supposed to be on that. I don't think he is. So how are we going to get to August?
Well, that is the question.
How are we going to get to August?
I was going to ask you, like, so, yeah, I mean, can it last to SummerSlam? I don't know.
I don't want it. It's too long.
I mean, I think they're headed towards, like 3 matches. So whatever, either Clash in Italy or whatever's after.
Money in the Bank is September. So I think it's Italy, then it's the Saudi show.
Steven said Roman schedules in
Oh, see that? So you're really, I guess, then who's main eventing, Cody or Roman? One of them's opening, one of them's closing.
Yeah.
And Cody Gunther opening feels. I think
Cody would do it.
Yeah, but Gunther should be in the
team
main
player.
But he's QB1.
I mean, see, like, to me, the storyline was and still is to make Jacob the leader of the Bloodline and the tribal chief. And that's what, like, I put in the headline. Is there a new tribal chief? Like, now he's taken out the Usos and Roman, which is what it is. I don't know how weak it makes the Usos look. So, like, does Jacob ever need backup that another more people in the Bloodline would support him? Or, you know, like if they brought in Zilla or whoever, one of these, you know, outsiders like Lance or whoever. Or, like I said, Tama should be with him. But he needs to be like the underdog that he needs support.
Right. But does if and when, I'm hoping when he beats Roman, will then the Usos acknowledge, agree?
Yeah, like,
but then, like, all right, so
agree with Sin.
Jacob topples Roman, and then the Usos then have to, like, move their allegiance. Like, I'm the, you know, that's what they do. Like, a lion kills the other head lion dude, and then the whole pride follows the new lion god.
True. But I don't know. Like, so like, yeah, like he just, but how does he get 3 matches towards, like, I feel like they feel like you need to acknowledge him because you already lost, and now he comes back and he has another match. And I guess when
then,
like,
can they just not everything has to be a trilogy.
I agree.
You just do 2, because I don't want to see this match 2 more times. I think if Steven, I'm assuming it's correct that he's going to be in Italy, have your tribal chief match like he had with Jay, I guess a year ago at this point, or a year and a half ago. Have him win there, and then have the whole Bloodline acknowledge him. Then I would be fine with that. No, SummerSlam.
No, at SummerSlam.
No,
not at SummerSlam.
If he's going to be, if Steven's saying that Roman's supposed to be in Italy, then have that match in Italy and have Jacob do something at SummerSlam. I don't want to see this match. As fun as it was, I don't need to see this till the end of August. I guess SummerSlam's early August, or I guess is what, the 1st and 2nd or 2nd and 3rd? But I don't know. It's good, but sometimes we don't need long-term storytelling, that I don't need this for 4 months.
Right. I don't need it for 4 months either, but I don't know. Maybe, again, you know how they are with the Bloodlines. They're one of the most protected storylines that Triple H seems to always be going with.
I don't want it for that long.
You're saying great question. I think, yeah, like,
it should be.
It should be Fatu. I don't see anybody, like, Jay's already the moment's passed him up. I don't see anyone else that it could be right now.
Yeah.
Even an outsider.
Like, Solo would seem so out of place at this point. Again, like, they didn't pull the trigger on Jay or Solo when the moment was there. So it has to be Jacob. I'm really hoping they pull the trigger on Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, this would give him, because I think he could win the belt as a babyface or whatever, but I think he needs a group behind him to elevate the title run. You know how I feel about groups.
We all know how you feel about groups.
I love factions. I love a good faction.
We know.
But I threw in the poll. Do more Bloodline members join the battle? 50-50. So the chat's pretty split on it.
I'm sure, like,
I guess, like, Solo, you have Tall Tonga, who's battling Damian Priest tonight. Like, you do have that.
Oh, it's a tag match tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the belts are on the line.
Right. But, like, you still have those two that are looming there and have their issues, but more with Jacob. I don't know.
Right.
Tama Tonga, where does he lie in all this? And then,
I'm hoping,
is there any outsiders that come?
I'm hoping it's for the belts, they lose again, and Solo, like, I want to be like one of those things, like he, like, slaps him or hits him, like, you messed up. That, like, they lose, and Solo goes after Tom, and then Tama stands up for himself and, like, beats up Solo and then, like, walks away. And
I care about Tama.
I know people don't, but they should. Again, maybe this is like the
Unbelievable.
not knowing as much as I should about New Japan nowadays. But I feel like back then, like G.O.D. was good. He was good. Even when he first debuted, and he was being all weird and all his little like, give me that Tama. Also, I miss his kind of like mohawky thing, and I really do remember R.I.P. to Solo Sikoa's mohawk when it was like the big one, and then after like a 10-minute match, it was all floppy.
Yeah.
I miss Solo's mohawk. Up the mohawks.
Rusin saying, I don't think so, but that's her. I'm not sure what she's saying. I don't think so, too.
Is that about Tama or Jacob?
It might be Joe. It could be either.
Or it could be Tama. I know, not about to be. I feel like, again, is it another person that they bring in because they have a name value outside, and then they don't let them really do what they did in the other place that made you want to hire them? He just has a face paint, and it's like, oh, well, now it looks weird when,
Yeah.
the rest of the group.
Well, we'll see, but he didn't
Acknowledge me.
So we'll see where it ends up going.
Acknowledge this.
But the chat says 60-40. More Bloodline members are going to join this fight. So
There, because Michael Cole keeps hammering home it's going to be a civil war. So, like, Jacob's going to need some soldiers. I wouldn't be mad if Tama went with him, but we'll see.
I know, Joe. I know. That's triggering for Joe. Is the Bloodline stuff. That's basically what it comes down to. Like Ed's got Darby Allin, Joe-Ho's got Roman Reigns. And Kat's got, I guess, Hangman Page.
And Thunder Rosa.
And Thunder Rosa. But, yeah. But I digress, Nikki.
Yes.
As we move along with Monday Night Raw, any other takeaways? Do you want to talk about your boy, or do you want to talk about, well, let's talk about, like, the mid-card.
I honestly wasn't enthused with this Raw this week.
Yeah, it wasn't
like, I didn't like I didn't like anything with the Judgment Day. As much as I love my ladies and support my ladies and push the ladies, that segment with the four of them was hard watching. With the Brie, Paige, Roxanne, Raquel, and it's just like, Raquel is technically older than Paige, and it's just like, again, Paige debuted so fucking young when she comes back, and they're like, she's an oldie. I'm like, she's 32, 33, like she's a baby. Also because I'm old. But I'm just like, I don't know, and I feel like they cooled down on Dom Mysterio so much that, like, and then also I'm gonna probably talk about this more with Raw, and when we get to SmackDown, like, these feuds need to end. Nothing culminated at Mania, nothing culminated at Backlash. Like, I don't want to see the same feuds that we saw at WrestleMania at SummerSlam. And I feel like we're on that direction. We gotta shake it up.
I mean, no, because Jacob Roman wouldn't be technically the same feud that you'd see at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but if I'm going to see it at 3 back-to-back pay-per-views, or basically 3 back-to-back
I get the feeling that Punk Cody's going to be somehow the SummerSlam match, like a marquee match there.
I want to see a triple threat Gunther Cody Punk. You can put Punk in there because he has a history with Gunther.
Yeah, good. I don't know.
But there's really nothing on Raw that I was like, "Ooh, that was cool, that was fun." And usually I'm trying to be the positive pickle of the group.
Well, speaking of, like, things that are, like, to your point, that are never going to go away, your boy Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker, like, this, to me, could have been just a one-off, one match, let Bron Breakker get the win, and let Seth maybe feud with, if he wants to do Logan Paul for a bit or something like that, and just go on to something else. That was kind of a waste to me.
Agreed. And, like, are we going to see it? Like,
that IYO SKY finished it back. That was a good point.
Well, they didn't have a choice. If Kyrie left and Asuka's taking whatever you want to call it. Meltzer said semi-retirement. People are just saying she asked for personal time. She's going back to Japan for a little bit. Like, I don't think this. If they had a choice, I think this could still be going. I don't think.
Yeah.
If they had a choice, I think that would still be going. I think they didn't. With Asuka not being on TV, you have to end it.
Yeah. It was a good match. Ethan Page, or not Ethan Page, Rusev, Devon Evans. Like, the mid card's still carrying.
Yeah, 100%. And, like, I'm I'm excited for that Saturday night. So maybe this is the highlight of the night, is again the IC belt, because it always seems to be lately. I love Penta having the belt. I'm very much excited about the Penta him match. I don't know if I want Penta to drop it quite yet, but I also wouldn't be mad if it goes on Ethan. Because I love both of them very much. But then, like, do you insert, is this going to be like a Schmoz? Like, does Rusev get involved? Do you have Javon? Does that turn into a 4-way at some point?
Maybe. I don't know. I think so. I think probably at SummerSlam, it's like we're seeing Fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then I was like, and then I was literally thinking, I was like, oh, it could be a ladder match. I was like, oh, they just did that, so don't do another ladder match. But, like.
Yeah. I don't know. But the other thing is, I thought this was arguably, I know there were some botches and things like that, but I thought the Sol Ruca EO match was the match of the night. And I know she botched the finish and everyone gets all butthurt about it. But I think the Soul Snatcher is interesting because to hit it out of nowhere seems kind of stupid to me because it's really tough for her to do. And like the setup because it's in the corner and you got
I think
whole flippy do and everything else. And I don't know. But I thought, EO is a veteran, gonna make anyone look good. She's probably one of the top wrestlers in the company right now. And this is the type of match Sol Ruca needed in probably what was her
second match.
So like let her shell out and try and get her spots in, and it looked really good. I think at times.
I think
finish, but at times.
This is the detriment of not having house shows. If Sol and EO were doing that maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, getting that chemistry again, and you're throwing new people together, you have to build that chemistry, you have to build that trust. Again, she's a sweet little pickle baby coming up from Raw or coming up from NXT to Raw. This is your first match is against champion Liv Morgan, your second match is against IYO SKY. In these big arenas, like I'm sure there's gonna be like probably she's shitting bricks. So
did she perform better when at the John Cena Classic though, or whatever it was Saturday night, the John Cena last?
No, I think she looked again in the ring with Bayley. Bayley can make anyone look good. I worry.
I'd say she probably looked better in this match.
I think it'd probably be for me. I think it'd be the Bayley match, this match, then Liv.
Reese is in the chat. What's up, Reese?
Hello, Lev.
They rushed the ending. That's all, which is unfair to Sol. Yeah, maybe they were told to hurry up, which could have caused the botch. It's disgusting. Yeah,
I think it's probably you think you have all this time, and then something could get cut. And then you can just be like a smidgel out of line. You hesitate for a smidgel, and then it fucks everything up. But again, I think her getting reps, getting more time, like I don't think, because I saw people were like, throw her back to NXT. It's like, it's been 2 weeks.
Down.
You're not fantastic. You're starting, I don't say a new job, but like a new job in 2 weeks. You're not going to be, the best at everything. I think a little grace, a little patience. We'll get there.
All we need is just a little patience. No Guns N' Roses? No GNR? Nobody? Tough crowd.
You didn't get my Missy Elliott reference last week, so.
Whatever.
But yeah, again, I think for yourself. I don't know. I think, again, if she has a couple more matches with EO, getting more comfortable in Raw, more comfortable in your skin on this bigger stage, I'm hoping she'll get there. I think she'll be a star. Steven!
Oh, God. She'll take care. She's not LA Knight. Oh, God, yeah. Who knows? There is some questions. I feel like during the show, we're going to find out some breaking news about LA Knight or something like that. And it's going to be crazy. Yeah. Gina Roxy. Kat got the reference. I think she liked it. I don't know. Debatable.
I don't know enough.
But yeah, I don't know. You want to put a bow on it for Raw? Not too much.
We can put a bow on it.
All right. Well, let's transition over to AEW for a little bit. But before we do that, let's hear from friend of the show. He competed on Wednesday night at Dynamite, Speedball Mike Bailey.
This is Speedball Mike Bailey, and you are watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
Eyebrows.
You're obsessed with everybody's eyebrows.
Hey, that's also a joke from Big Mouth.
I don't remember. I don't know.
It's
There's
like
something-
season 1 or 2 of Big Mouth. Missy, she goes eyebrows. Forget it. You don't like. No selling all my jokes
I
today.
know. Well, we'll get there.
Anywho,
I don't know. You're bouncing around. No, but you and your chat earlier with Takeshita Butt with Kat. I know your mind's been in the gutter all week, all day with those messages.
I didn't start the first one. The second one, I complimented Kat's photography skills.
Fair enough. Whatever you want to say. I don't know. I would argue it's good. But so I will counter Nikki because as we talk about AEW, I will take you back to Fairway to Hell Saturday night because you're making things sexual. Because now there's gold, I tell you, in the Don Callis family, or more gold in the Don Callis family. Mark Davis surprises everyone and becomes the new AEW national champion. And Nikki, to counter some of your sexual energy from earlier today, a little bit of hot stuff.
Me.
Yeah. But Nikki, Mark Davis is your new AEW national champion. What are your thoughts?
Surprising, to be honest. Again, this is your new belt that you didn't need that came out of nowhere. And I thought this was your way to like incorporate Jack Perry kind of back on TV and kind of have him more in this babyface role because of obviously all the other stuff happened. Yes. Thank you, Steven. Agreed.
Steven doesn't believe in hot stuff. He's cooling it off. Melt that cold heart of yours, Steven. A little hot stuff.
But Reese, I tried Googling who is he defending the belt against? Because also now it's Jack and him are
Reese liked hot
in
stuff.
the first round of the Owen against each other. So I'm assuming he's still going to have this belt, and if whoever, I don't know. I just thought it was weird.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm not
Jack
gonna-
Perry, yeah, the first round. There.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
like,
not. Again, I like Mark Davis. I think again he's this big kind of brute that you thought was kind of going in the tag division, and
Is this like a reward for
that Jake
Jack-
something
yeah.
that Jake
something
something
got
or
hurt.
what's it whatever Doyle? I think that's what they're calling him.
Yeah.
That he
Oh,
got
Doyle rules?
that he got hurt like
Oh, I think so.
immediately. But again, not mad at the. I'm surprised, but like not mad at it.
I would have just much rather than put the title on. First off, well, we'll get to the other return on Wednesday night. The Cat saw in person. Cat, we got a couple of your pictures up. Thank you for those. But yeah, I just feel like why not just put it back on Ricochet? It seemed more of a waste. It's just another one of the extra titles.
And just
Like, how do you
another.
reflect on Jack Perry's title run? Like, we barely knew ye.
Exactly. You wanted at the thing that HBO Max pisses me off because it doesn't like you were watching like Backlash. We would watch the end of the pre-show that was and it just flowed into the main show. For some reason with Max, it stops the stream and then I have to go into from 0 Hour to the mainstream, and I missed a couple minutes of it. Like, I don't know how, well, like, I went back and watched, but, like, when I turned it on, I'm like, where the fuck is Tommaso? So I hope AEW sort of stops this, like, bleeding through sort of deal. I think they've done it enough. But, yeah, it seems like they're kind of hot potatoing this for a bit, but I don't know if there's going to be more storyline, because, again, Jack and Mark are against each other in the Owen, and I'm wearing my Owen shirt.
Yeah, are they trying to just prolong it? And I
know. He put on his Adam Cole shirt, and I was like, oh, he's the first winner of the Owen, and I was wearing my Owen shirt because.
Well,
obviously.
you brought it up, so let's talk about it. The Owen. Here's the women's bracket. Persephone, who is Nikki's friend Jean's cat.
Yes, my very dear friend has a cat named Persephone.
Yes. Challenges Hazuki, who is not any of our friends' animals' names either.
It could be. Let us
know.
know.
Never know. Yeah, let us know in the chat if you have Hazuki as one of your animal names. Willow's taking on Alex Windsor.
Jackson did not like that.
Yeah, he was very upset with Windsor.
Not a Windsor fan.
He is not a Windsor fan. Windsor, barely knew it.
Oh my God, that was a George voice.
I know, I did the George is our neighbor.
George is our neighbor. He's a weird dude, and Nick does his. That's how he sounds, and it's anywho's too insider baseball. But
Mina and Athena. I like that. That's got to be the tag, right? The hashtag's got to be Mina versus Athena.
Yes, we really like rhyming today.
I know, it's very Dr. Seussy episode. Then Sky Blue, WD against Saray. I don't know her. But I don't know. What are your thoughts overall? Chat, let us know. What are your thoughts on the Owen Hart brackets?
Wasn't previous years a little had more depth than just 8? This feels like just a small sort of deal. And then, like, again, isn't Persephone injured though, or she's supposed to be back for the Owen? And
yeah, like, to me,
isn't Saray, since she was like taking time off, but she's supposed to wrestle? I've seen a little bit of her. I think she looks super awesome. But like, part of me wants like Sky Blue to win it, because it seems like a homegrown gal to like win it, but it's at Forbidden Door, so you get to have someone that's not necessarily. Is this where you like put in Persephone? Also, like, Athena girl, like, do something with her.
Yeah, like, are they just trying to pave the way for Willow in the final, like, and Willow Athena?
But I don't know. I also don't. Willow has a TBS belt. She's already won this tournament. Like, I don't need to see Willow in this. I think you could have slated somebody else there. But
does she lose to like Windsor?
Well, that's what I'm worried about. So
that's the only person I can say.
Well, that's either she beats Windsor or she goes or she loses.
Reese's saying Hazuki's fantastic. She's the one to watch on a different level, but Sky Blue does well. She's got a very different. Yeah.
But I'm saying, if the winner of this gets the title shot at Allin.
Yeah.
But then do you give Alex Windsor the win because it's going to be in the UK? The hometown, kind of what they did with Paige Saraya a couple years ago. Do you give it on Sky Blue, who's kind of your up-and-coming gal and homegrown? Do you reward Athena, who's been, carrying ROH?
Yeah.
But Persephone is the CMLL. She's still the CML Women's Champion? Pretty sure she's
I think so, yeah.
So it's just like a lot going on. But I don't see Mina winning it.
Reese saying if Athena drops the title tonight, Athena wins the Open, gets a second shot back. Yeah. It would be terrible. Jackson's losing his mind at AEW.
So basically, Jackson won't walk down the stairs anymore. So probably the past month and a half, he doesn't come and sit in the basement with us. Yeah. So probably someone drove by, or fucking our neighbors are walking up down the street, and he's not having it.
But sad. But let's move to the men's bracket real quickly. So this is.
I think I'm more excited about the men's bracket.
Samoa Joe, Will Ospreay,
Gonna be a banger.
newly crowned hot stuff national champion Mark Davis against Jungle Jack Perry. That rematch.
Yep.
You got Swerve and Bandito, which I guess they're going to continue that feud after he.
It hasn't technically even started yet. Reese, you'll correct me, but like I know he's been doing the vignettes that he's going after Bandito. Then he did Strickland did an interview that's like, oh, they're keeping me off TV because they're worried about I'm gonna blah blah blah. And again, I don't really want to see Strickland and ROH.
Is Jay White in it? Do I have the outdated bracket?
Chester, I think you're saying. Again, isn't there usually like a wild card spot?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Like Brody Claudio, like to me,
Brody Claudio. Oh, I want that to be a 30-minute. Just let me watch.
I could see another Brody Swerve match if you're putting them, like on a high tier, Dynamite or even there's no pay-per-view in between, but
Steven, don't get me started.
Fair point.
My Eddie's been missing.
Fair point. No Eddie Kingston. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who emerges there. But yeah, the men's bracket definitely seems a little bit more.
I think it's
more
just,
stacked.
I was gonna say it's bigger names.
More AEW. Yeah, more AEW.
Like AEW focus, and then the women's brackets is like let's kind of this feels more Forbidden Door-y that we're going to bring in other women from other companies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Nikki, talking about people bringing in, let's talk about friend of the show returned to AEW. The Machine, Brian Cage, returned. Let's take a look back as he challenged Kevin Knight to the TNT Championship. Nikki,
You didn't even let it say
Machine Head? No. We couldn't pay for that. We couldn't pay for the cover. So, Brian Cage returns, and I had a lot I want to say about this because...
Please, this is your rant, babe.
Look at how great this guy looks. Friend of the show. Okay, 14 months he's been off TV, and he comes back looking like an absolute fucking star. And you put him, and you set him up to fail. And in losing to Kevin Knight, I know Kevin Knight's great and he's growing on me, very much so. But to me, Brian Cage needs to come back and get some sort of push. The way that he looks and everything else, like he is I think, very, very underrated. And to have him come back in this situation, especially with Mark Davis winning the national title, like you could have had that moment for him. The only other thing, the only justification that you can have to me in letting Cage lose in his return after 14 months is that he's turning face and leaving the Callis family because he's going to go down this losing streak and realize how bad being with Don Callis is. And, with Takeshita seemingly leaving the Callis family pretty quickly. And who knows when Kyle Fletcher comes back where he'll land all this. So the Callis family is eventually going to break up or at least split into some sort of lesser group.
Splinter cell.
Yeah. So that's the only excuse to me in booking it this way. Everything else, I get it. It gives Kevin Knight a credible win for his open challenge, for his title defenses. Great. But to me, it was a big miss. I don't know. Nikki, thoughts?
No, I think Kevin's great. I'm glad they're doing these open challenges. Again, I just feel real bad for Cage because walking in, it's like, oh, like he looks so great. He's back. You know, in front of the show, I know all the interview that you had with him and all the work he was doing, all the work with AJ.
By the way, on this channel, check that out.
Yes, check out Nick's interview with Brian Cage. And again, all the hard work that he's putting in, all the stuff with AJ, and I'm going to forget the name of the company. But then it's like, oh, well, he's not taking the belt off Kevin. So it was a fun little match. Is it another notch on Kevin's belt? Yes. I just
it's a big letdown to me. I also wanted to see him with the mohawk. I really like him with the mohawk.
No, he just can't shave his beard. He looks better.
The way you feel about facial hair, I feel about head hair. Kat saying Andrade takes Brian Cage and Takeshita and forms a faction to go against Callis. Yeah.
Wouldn't be mad at it.
But then I like Andrade more as a heel. But I know you're going to say heels versus heels. But Takeshita to me is a face. At this point. Like, I'm surprised he's still even in the Callis family. He's a face.
I think he's just staying to have that match, have the match versus Okada. Which hopefully we're still getting.
Yeah, they got to put that for Double or Nothing.
It's supposed to be, but I know, again, the match was originally supposed to be Darby Okada.
Yeah, Alexander's there too.
And then I don't know where Hechizera was. But it was supposed to be Okada Darby, and then apparently Okada had to go back to Japan. It seemed like a family issue. I hope everything was okay there. I'm hoping he should be back.
Cat's blowing my mind. Unbelievable. Boom. Boom.
God, baby.
But yeah, no, I just thought a big disappointment in their turn. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, but check out the interview with Nick and Brian.
Yeah.
I was working, so I couldn't partake.
Yeah. But Nikki, before we put a bow on AEW, you know who's been working a lot? Darby Allin.
Yep.
He had, and we didn't really talk about Fairway to Hell, but crazy bumps again. Darby always does crazy bumps, but going off the, oh my gosh,
whatever,
the ledge through the tables, nearly killing himself, and still surviving.
I was going to say bleachers.
Yeah, that's a good stands. Yeah.
Stands, bleachers.
That's fair. And surviving Pac.
No, my baby. He's never going to get anything.
Pac, whatever you want to call him.
Tickled.
Tick Pac.
Bing bong.
Yeah. Well, you know how you feel about that. But ends up surviving a crazy match. Then he comes back on Dynamite, and with Takeshita has another great match and title defense, and looks strong again. But these are 3-4. I'll give him great title defenses, great matches, right? And I just wonder, could these have been spread out to give over the course of 2-3 months to make Darby Allin a credible champion?
No, I think that's why they're running it at is a crazy pace because he's going to drop the belt back to MJF. So like make him look crazy incredible, put some credit back on the belt, have him have all these little quote unquote, I wouldn't say dream matches, but maybe dream matches. And then he'll drop the belt back to Max next week.
I know.
Next week already. What is happening? How are we
got
legit mid-May?
Speaking of which, there's a lot to get to next week. We are going to be
kids, buckle up.
All over the place. Jersey Shore tour coming at you. We're doing previewing Saturday night's main event Friday. Saturday, we're going to be at TCW, the 100th show. Sunday, I think Saturday, either Saturday or Sunday, we're going to be doing our AEW Double or Nothing preview. Haven't figured that one out yet. And then Sunday, we're going to be at SSPW in the afternoon. So a lot. There's going to be at least 3 shows, possibly 4 or more. So next weekend's a lot coming. But I digress. But yeah, Darby Allin looking strong. But again, I just feel like pace it out. Could have done more for him.
No, I think it's what it. Oh, I lost my flip-flop. I think it's what it needs to be. Give him all these matches, make him look credible, and he's going to drop it back to Oh, there's so many things that I don't want to. Ugh.
So many things.
I just want to sit on the couch with the dog. You don't let me do that.
Nope.
That's all I want
Too
to
much
do.
work. I gotta put you to work.
No.
Yeah. But Nikki, anything else for AEW? You want to put a bow on AEW for the week? Anything else you want to talk about there?
Again, the 6-man or 6-lady match was fun. I hated the opener. But if you want to be positive pickles, we can end it.
Yeah, let's keep it positive. It's a fun week. Let's keep it positive. But on that note, let's move to SmackDown. Let's hear from someone who competed on many of SmackDowns. Big E.
This is former WWE champion Big E, and you're watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
I'm going to find that clip and send it to everybody.
What?
Eyebrows.
Oh, the eyebrows.
It's Missy talking to Nathan Fillion. She goes, eyebrows. I will find it, and Steven, I'll send it to you. But my phone's upstairs, so you have to wait. Kev, no, it's not. If I can stay inside my house all day, every day, I will. Nick's the one that makes me do things.
Finally, I agree with Kat.
And all I want to do is stay home.
Seriously.
I want to be on my couch with the fan on, a blanket on, and Jackson next to me. That's all I want in my life. And nobody lets me do that.
Which, real quickly, I forgot to do this.
What?
Kat, thank you so much for these, because these are live
Yes.
from the show.
Kat was there. And I don't think we were watching it, and it cut to the crowd, and then we see Kat, and I was like, Nick, pause it. I was like, wait, you gotta rewind and have
Well, no, it wasn't Kat. It was a clone.
I was
She went in the Danhausen clone machine.
Stop it.
That's exactly what happened. And basically another cat came out.
But I took a picture of it, and Nick's like, how'd you know it was her? I was like, I know my girl. I took a picture, and I swear, I think Josiah said it too, when MJF said Hangman, you can hear Kat Boo. I swear to God, go back and listen. You can hear her.
Check out Kat's handle, Lady Winter Soldier.
Yes, thanks for sending out that
This
picture.
is a
Was
great one,
fun.
Kat.
So good.
Thecla staring right at you. Settle down, Reese. Settle down. Staring at your soul. But good stuff. Good stuff, Kat. But I digress as we get ready to preview SmackDown here, Nikki.
Yes.
You got Cody Rhodes trying to track down Gunther. And I guess he's got to make his decision tonight. That's kind of
this felt like a weird segment until the very end, when I think Joe said it earlier, like, are Cody and Heyman flirting together? Because I wouldn't be mad at it. But he was just like, my point here was to get you to sign this contract, but no one really signed the contract. And he was like, you got to get him to sign the contract. So what was the point? So I guess we're not getting Brock Gunther, which honestly, with the retirement, with the retirement at Mania, I'm not mad at it. So I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Yeah. Like, I like the fact that throwing him around the heavyweight title again when he's not ending careers is good, especially after the Rollins feud. Like, he got the win, which he needed. Seth, my baby, can take a loss. He can lose to, like, Bron Breakker, like, 4 more times. Like, I don't, like, nothing's going to hurt Seth to me at this point. But yeah, no, it's an interesting point, to have him flirt with Heyman. But, like, yeah, like, because Heyman owes him a favor. And I guess it was the world title or working out the contract with SmackDown.
It's two different things. So, he did the favor. Heyman owed Gunther a favor. Now, the favor is getting the title shot at Italy. But at the end of the promo, basically, Cody was like, well, I have to ask, and I'm not being nice. It's like, well, again, are you just because he lost all these people? And he's like, basically, Heyman said at the end of the day, everyone comes for the wise man. So is it the planting the seeds that Cody's going to get desperate, or does he lose to Gunther at Italy and he needs a Paul Heyman, and he maybe, again, I sound like you, it's going to turn heel or do something.
You're turning Cody.
I think we're all might be clamoring. Again, I want him because we just started watching the last season of the Bull. Give me fucking Homelander. Give me Cody as Homelander so bad. And then he could have Heyman be, I don't know, somebody. I was gonna say Ashley, but that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But or it could be his sister Sage.
It'd be interesting.
Heyman, sister Sage. Get it.
Also, we did see the return last Friday of Jade, which, I mean, it looks like there's a lot of women's factions now with Fatal Influence who supposedly are getting potentially rebooked already.
Push.
Well, I heard Creative, I read a couple of reports that say Creative might be changing on them, which I would think we do stupid to do at this point.
No, you just read the headline. So what's happening? They're changing Creative because they were surprised by the reaction, and they're going to push JC. Basically, that they didn't expect the whole crowd again. Cheers or boos, you're getting a fucking reaction, and JC gets a reaction, whether you like them or not. I think they're sort of
I said she's gonna be Bliss.
I think they're something just sort of fresh. Again, I don't give a fuck about Jade. Misha and Beef are there to take the pins. Like, I'm so over Charlotte and Alexa, and now her and Rhea are annoying together. Charlotte and Rhea. That segment was so annoying.
Do you feel like there's a lot of factions just because they want to keep the tag titles like with challengers?
I think the tag titles should probably stay on after Raw. I think the women's tag title should probably stay on SmackDown. But like, I don't need to see Jade Rhea to Electric Boogaloo. I don't need to see that. I don't care. I'm sorry. She's beautiful. She's got a great body, but this is not your scene, baby. She's not. You're not. She's not. She's just not.
So we'll see. And then I think Trick's going to get destroyed tonight. It's in South Carolina. Sami Zayn, whether you like it or not, Gingerbread Man feud is still continuing.
No!
I know you don't like it, but it's going to happen. And it's in South Carolina, and he said he's going to embarrass him way worse than he ever embarrassed him. It's got to start with something tonight in South Carolina. 100%. And it's either going to be something tonight in general that happens, and that's the big moment for Sami, or it starts a series of different things that Sami's going to try and do. But I don't know what else he could do, but I don't know.
I need to take a screenshot of what Reese just said, that he'd rather watch Nikki Bella. I don't know. I don't need to see. That is.
I threw it up there this way we can go back to it and always revisit it.
But
Reese looking for a Nikki Bella match.
I don't want to see Trick Sami again. I don't. I want Trick to move on. Give me Mello. Give me Ilya, give me Ray Phoenix, give me anybody else. Like, I don't need to see a trilogy because he beat him twice, beat him a third time. Well, why? But then if they're gonna do a third time, then are you putting the belt back on Sami, which I think would be terrible.
Yeah, you need the Carmelo.
Trick is such again your crowd reaction.
Unless Sami somehow elevates to the main event scene with like Cody, which I don't see happening.
Which again, they also had that little backstage thing. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Was it right after meeting when he's like, "Oh, you told me like I was the golden boy, so I came out at meeting as the golden boy, dressed in gold." And he's like, "Well, blah, blah, blah." I don't need to see it again. Push your new kids. He's a fucking star. The reaction he gets, like again, like in the gingerbread stuff, probably went a little too much. I think I don't want to compare, but Trick Rock, like he can be on that level. I don't need to see him with Sami again. Again, let's mix it up. I don't need to see this again.
Ooh, I don't know. Well, Nikki, you want to mix it up a little bit?
I do.
Let's mix it up. It's that time of the show. Breaking it out.
What are you ewing?
Ew.
Reese said ew, and I don't know what he's ewing.
Probably my Nikki Bella comment, but who knows?
No.
But we'll see. We'll see, Nikki. We shall see. But it is that time. The call-in link is pinned in the chat. It's not in the description this time. So, yeah. get the ew off there. Well, the colon looks bad. Oh, I meant to change this up. Let's get to our original.
No.
Oh, you like blue?
I like the blue.
I'll do blue for you.
I'm a red-faced Irish descent person. We don't look good in red or orange, or I need the blues, I need the greens, I need the deep purples.
Fair enough. Well, I need something from you to hit the snare.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
God, you're like Jackson. I want you to zig and then you zag.
Don't listen. Yeah, listen to the order. But all right, Nikki, we got them lined up. A couple regulars on the line want to chime in. I think we just pumped up his testosterone with all the Roman Reigns talk. New interest coming this way, by the way. Ooh.
Oh, you want to do it? Did you see there was a thing of Lillian Garcia doing the Obafemi walk? And I'm not a fan of Lillian Garcia at all, but I thought it was funny. But bring on Joe.
Let's go. Beat your heart with me. Oh,
my Owen Hart?
Oh.
Hi guys, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, Joe?
Awesome. So
what are you thinking? I haven't done that in a while. I have to get that.
I know, but it's almost like you do a show called the Nick Rest Club Wrestling Happy Hour. So here's what I'm drinking. I just bought it. Cane Overhead Imperial IPA, 8.2, and I am drinking it out of my Guinness glass. Oh, and by the way, it is brewed and canned right here in the good old Garden State, Ocean, New Jersey. So it is delicious. I've already had clearly one of them. Stephen, I think it was Stephen, I think, who put on the little group chat that we have, little text thread, something to the effect of, when you call into a wrestling podcast, it's the stereotypical of fantasy booking and complaining about the show rather than what was good about the show. I don't know if I'm going to complain about the show. I might end up complaining about the show because fuck Roman Reigns. I'm so sick and tired of him. But I digress. What I will say though is I will finally start watching again because I didn't watch Monday night. I didn't watch on Friday. Because I don't care and I had better things to do. But with that said, if this is in fact a Cody heel turn and he officially becomes the Heyman guy, I might start watching again. That's Nikki, you referenced the promo earlier. Basically, Paul said, sooner or later, everyone needs the wise man.
Yep. It's a perfect line.
And he was absolutely right. And when you go back a little bit further, those two actually have some history. There was a promo, was it last year, a couple years ago, whatever it was, where Cody thanked Paul, and he got personal because the Rhodes family was on the balls of their ass financially, and Paul called Dusty and said, "Come on down to ECW, we're going to pay you." And Cody never forgot that. So to have those two work together, I think would be absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
So Joe, just to not to cut you off there, but it would be now for the longest time, if you remember, there was someone that everyone wanted to turn heel and never turned heel, and finally they did it the right way, I thought. Roman Reigns was paired with Paul Heyman very similarly. And remember when Paul Heyman showed up and he was in the back?
Everyone lost their bananas.
Yes, the arc that Roman Reigns went on with Paul Heyman, to your point, it could be a whole other trajectory for the Cody character, because I think that's what he needs. And have him come back, and I talked about this, whatever the last Cody PLE was he turning heel? Give me Cody with dark hair, have Heyman bring him back with a heel, full change in persona, back to the old school, what was it? Not Dashing. What was it?
And Dashing Cody Rhodes.
No. But he had the mask. It was something else. He called it. Was it Dangerous? No,
it was Dashing.
Was it still Dashing? I thought they had another nickname for him during that.
Pretty sure it's still Dashing.
I thought
it doesn't matter.
Regardless, anyway, I digress. But yes. Anyway, go on, Joe.
We're all here for it.
Yeah. That's really it. The rest of it, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. But I will leave you with this. I was doom scrolling Instagram as I normally do, and came across a WWE post. I forgot which one it was, and TKO had commented, TKO itself, the verified Instagram account, commented on it. So I replied to their comment, and something to the effect of, I said, I'm glad you're here. I've been meaning to tell you something. First things first, the boardroom and the writer's room never commingle well together. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And second, I reiterated, please lower the damn ticket prices. I'm sure that was filed appropriately, right into the garbage can and set on fire. But just know that I voiced.
You're fighting the good fight.
I'm trying. I'm trying. We all are. But
As
look,
a CM Punk, apparently.
yeah. If Punk can't do it, far be it from me. That's it from me. Cheers.
See you, babes.
Pleasure as always.
Give all our love to your beautiful wife.
Yes. Well done. Yeah. Lower the ticket price. You're on a list now, Joe.
Right?
You were banned. You were totally banned from all WWE events. So I hope you enjoyed the WrestleMania you went to in Jersey.
You just made the list.
Well, Joe's just, fighting the good fight.
Fighting the good fight.
But I'll also enjoy going to the shows. Still permission going to the shows. But phone lines still very much open. Let us know what you're drinking, what you're thinking. Raw this week. SmackDown tonight. What do you got coming? AEW this week. A lot to talk about. But Nikki, we haven't heard from this guy in a while. Our buddy from overseas. Bringing a little bit of the Reese Lightning. Reese, what's going on, buddy?
Hello, love.
Hello.
Long time no speak. How you been?
I've been alright. It's just been manic, which, of course, your wife can attest to.
Wrestling here.
Oh, for sure. I think we can all agree. It's just been manic, but yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you both doing?
Living the dream.
Can't complain. Still, yeah. I think this week AEW has won the week in terms of programming for sure, and they've been winning a couple of weeks. They've been putting some good stuff together. So
it's a fair take. I think last week you could arguably say neither really mattered. Thanks, Stephen. I appreciate that. I think you could arguably say last week wasn't great overall for television. I mean, I think AEW relatively had still a decent show, but I still think it wasn't particularly to a degree. I think when you look at the location, I think the location stole more attention than the talent, and I get it. Like I get it, but I feel like that can hurt. Yeah, like that for example.
I thought that was awesome. I really thought I want to go to
I
this
like
place,
it.
but
I like it. Yeah, like I just think it's harder when you're on a wrestling show and you're seeing them go into it and you're like, is this really necessary? I mean, it's fun, but I think maybe I'm just looking at a different perspective. I like stadium shows that are like that, but I don't think they had to go full golf.
yeah, I thought this
I thought
would
it
have
was
been
fun.
awesome as a standalone. Like
Too golf.
Too
much golf.
Too much golf for Reese. Yeah, like I don't know.
A little bit, even though the PGA's on.
Yeah, even though watching documentary.
But it's just a reflection. It's just a reflection, I suppose. I thought the show overall was not so bad. I think it's just maybe it's the location, but I think this week blew out the war. I think this week was far stronger, and maybe because who knows? Maybe Catherine did steal the Danhausen cloning machine. Top one to you, Nick. I thought that was absolutely top tier.
Did I saw
Absolute top tier.
All I know is we have to. I really wanted them like if we just need a little bit like 6 inches to the left because I don't know. I know she wears her headphones on Lipsticks and Lariats, but Kat had her hair slicked back for Kenny Omega. I don't know if it was being in proximity, but at some point in time in the night, I saw drool coming over the front barricade.
Stop.
I don't know what was going on, but that is a side of Kat that was just a whole other level.
I mean, what's that old adage? If you want something, you fight for it. Well, in Catherine's case, I think she didn't.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, you might be trolling her, but she didn't jump the barricade. She was so close to him.
That's true. That is true. It has been a while. Week. I am more nervous for tonight than I am more nervous for any wrestling show.
Why?
Well, it's Ring of Honor tonight, and I swear to God, if Deonna loses, that's me done with Ring of Honor.
Oh no!
Truest to form. I mean, come on.
Who is she wrestling? I tried to pull up the card, but it's not.
Yeah. Here it is, Virtuosa.
Same shirt I wore when I actually met the woman.
What did you say to her when you met her?
I literally asked her about wrestling. I asked her a couple of questions about wrestling, then I asked her about history, and then it's a really good conversation because
is that what she's going to school for? Is that she's been like something? Okay, yeah, because there's something I've been seeing with like her like about schools and like funding, something along those lines that she's like fighting. Like,
she does. Yeah, she's got a show coming up actually. Her and Steve Macklin are hosting a show like Battle for the Brave. It's like Battle for the Brave or something, but they're co-hosting it together, which is really interesting. I'm pretty sure it's for veterans in the States, or if they've got something along the lines. I think it's more than just veterans. I think it's like veterans in like the police and emergency services. I think it's like that as well. But no, she was really nice. She is literally the same height as Dave Meltzer. And I know that because I had to remind him that he's also quite boring.
I think he's pretty tall, if I remember. Because when we went on the Jericho cruise, which Nikki and I got engaged on, he was there and he looked pretty tall. But then again, he was on a balcony. But he looked pretty tall to me.
I've stood beside him and he is genuinely small. But he's actually...
She's 5'3". She's smaller than I am. Because I'm 5'5", so she's tiny. She's
is that Seton Hall University? SNHU. What's SNHU? Seton Hall?
No, Seton Hall's SNHU.
Yeah, I didn't think so either because I would have.
No, that's Southern.
I towered over her. Not gonna lie though, standing beside her, like whatever, like the picture's like on my bookmarks on Twitter. Rightly so, it's right beside Chris Sabin. Generally stand beside, I towered her, like I completely dwarfed her. So I'm like, she was like, "Oh, are you getting a photograph? You want like a signature?" And I was like, "Well, I've actually paid for both." And she's like, "So how do you want to do this?" I was like, "Quite frankly, either I stand to a pose with you or I'll shake your hand." And she went, "Actually, no, do you want to put your arm around me?
Oh.
She asked me if I want to put my arm around her. And I was like, oh, I absolutely took that opportunity.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you didn't come off like super fucking creepy like everybody else does. So it's like, no, you're a genuine fan. Like, let's do this proper.
Yeah.
Then you're like,
Oh yeah, I had my hands on like my arms like over her like over her shoulder, so like, you can see like arm right over like behind the neck and all that, and my hands like just sitting like on the shoulder. So but it was nice. I think I spoke there for 20 minutes.
Reese, I just want to not to interrupt you, but you were talking about like getting Deonna Purrazzo's arm around you, and it's like snuggling, and you just triggered Jackson. Jackson said, "Is there loving going on?" And he doesn't like anyone snuggling and he's not around. Ask Nikki.
That's quality. The amount of folk I spoke to that night alone is crazy. Like the amount of folk that are either in WWE or AEW that one event, and I was like, Chris Sabin, you can wait. I mean, I've already got conversation for you next, but I'm going here first. No, he was actually not at the event. He wasn't there. He probably doesn't know where.
Oh, was when she was name redacted?
3 years ago.
Interesting. I don't know. We'll see. Well, Reese, besides that concern, what else you got?
Ooh, what do I have? Phenomenal episode 10 last night. I want to say that, like, really, really good show last night. I really enjoyed it. I like the back and forth.
In the States, the afternoon, evening.
Yeah, I like the back and forth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like the back and forth. I just like the dynamic is so much fun, and then I can come in here, I can watch this one, and it's the same thing. It's just wholesome dynamic, and it feels like it's long lasting. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like you guys have got that long term relationship, which is great. You can feel, but like there's something there about the chemistry between you and Catherine when you're just speaking. I think Nick will agree. It just feels like it's been there for a long time. It's crazy, and it's only like 10 shows together.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, you're on cruise control. No all gas, no brake. You're just on a cruise
gotta love me.
Funnily enough, you mentioned him. He's actually on my conversation list because we all know I hate the fudging Bloodline.
Yep.
You love them.
You and Joe will agree on something.
You know, yeah, you and Joe will agree on something.
Acknowledge me.
I hate the Bloodline, but I'm really impressed with Jacob Fatu a lot right now. The thing is, though, and this is where I'm a bit perplexed. You're not going to give him the title shot at Clash in Italy. Fair enough, because again, you're not going to have. If you're going to have Roman on the show, naturally he would main event over Cody, but you're not going to have Cody miss out another event.
Mm-hmm.
So, what exactly are you going to do with Jacob past Italy? Are you going to give him the time off to add more to his arsenal, do more to perfect the tongue and death grip, which I'm really impressed by? I'm liking the use of it. I'm liking the look, the change. I'm liking the emphasis on it. He's making the moonsault a bit more, less of a finisher. Like, I like that he's adapting more.
Reese, so to your point, like, how do they continue it, right? We were talking about, like, how do you make this to SummerSlam at least? So,
yeah.
To your point, you're talking about the training component of it, right? Like, hey, he's getting better.
I am.
He's suspended. What if the idea is that, right, Roman kicks him out, right? The whole idea is that Roman said he's the one who allowed him in and he kicks him out, right? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of hostile takeover with some, like, I love the idea of like Zilla and some of these other Samoans that we haven't seen yet coming in and just doing that hostility. Like, they're from the outside, no one can contain him. They beat through. Jacob can beat through. He's already proven he can beat through literally the whole bloodline by himself. So if you give him more people, like, I would love it. I don't know.
The thing is I would have done the Usos versus Jacob Fatu in a handicap matchup in Turin, and I would have had him beat them both, so it literally just gets to just a one-on-one when there's no distractions. And I would end it in the best way possible. I would put the two of them inside a steel cage, barbed wire on the top.
That'd be something
and the difference is I wouldn't have Lil Nate as the referee because I don't want a repeat of Hogan versus Flair from Uncensored 98, which was a complete, utter clusterfuck. Sorry, Uncensored 99.
Doesn't he just do
Uncensored 90 was not that.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's a good point. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. But yeah, I could be sold on it. Like if you give me, he's gotten a couple of weeks off TV or like trying to get through security of just Jacob by himself, and then something happens where he recruits somebody in a family to do this thing. Where I would love that. That's a way to get me to SummerSlam. Like introduce somebody new as an ally, like Rollins did it with the Mystery Men.
Ed in the chat trolling.
It is true because if you do think about it, it was something that don't worry, no one's talking about Halloween Havoc 98. Don't worry, I'm talking about uncensored. Uncensored 98, to be fair, was Hogan versus Savage in the cage. Because it was Scott Hall versus Sting for the world title, which should have been the main event, but fuck Hogan. There's one for you, Ed. And uncensored 99 was the barbed wire steel cage when
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Hogan
That
lost.
doesn't work for me, brother.
That's painful.
You have to fix that. It sounds like someone's coughing.
It caught at the end because they're chuckling he says it doesn't
does.
work, brother.
But uncensored 99 was the world title. It was Flair versus Hogan inside the cage. And it was 2 men enter, one man leaves and all that crap. But it was first blood rules and Flair's already busted open. But obviously they give the win to Flair over Hogan because Lil Nature's a little cuck for Flair. Which, fair enough. I mean, I get it. But, hey ho, I mean, recall.
All Charlotte's matches.
Recall madness. But there's something about it. I would do the decider at SummerSlam because it's something that Nikki said as well last night. And I'm glad you mentioned SummerSlam, Nick, because it's a great point. That seems to be the whole thing now. WrestleMania is not the ending anymore. It's SummerSlam for feuds. Like all of them seem to be ending at SummerSlam. And I get it, but it doesn't need to be.
It used to be two separate storylines. You get one storyline ending at WrestleMania, and then a whole separate storyline beginning post WrestleMania, ending at SummerSlam, and then really the weird, well, and even another one in like at Survivor Series. Like those are the three.
Yeah. Because the Royal Rumble has never been a feud ender. If you think about it, the Royal Rumble's never been used for that. It's a shame because it would be a great. It'd be great. Yeah.
That's the road to WrestleMania.
It is. I don't know. We'll see. Reese, before we let you go, last shot.
Well, it's been something like I've not used this voice in a while, so like, share, and subscribe, and Ed Darby Allin is AEW World Champion.
How does that make you feel?
Wow.
Love you, babes.
Wow. Reese with the troll just to end, just the little shot. Just to oh, man.
He's a real ring-a-ding-dong dandy. Thanks, guys.
Nikki, you knew. We threw up Darby Allin. You knew, and then Reese just couldn't help himself, and he had to do it.
Yeah.
So you had to trigger him. So now let's do it. Let's just get right to it.
Yeah, Darby Allin sucks. How's it going, guys?
What's up, Ed?
Hello, love.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel. It doesn't. I'm not watching AEW, guys. I don't.
He's not making you feel. You're not feeling the Darby Allin.
No. I just like if I'm gonna consume art, right? I want it to make me feel something. And it should either be like really bad, so it's so bad it's good, or it should be like, it should be really good, and I should be able to like debate's the wrong word, but we should be able to pick it apart and be able to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
AEW's doing either of those things for me. The worst thing you can do is be mediocre.
You don't like I know you're not a fan, but like I thought the Darby matches, like they're presenting him as a strong champion. But my problem was the timing of like how quickly you gave these 4 matches. It's just to like legitimize what could be a very short and meaningless reign.
Right, and that's exactly where I'm at too. That like, yeah, the matches are cool in between everything, but is this just to get? Is MJF just going to win it back, or is he just going to be bald? Like,
I think you spent all that money. I don't think he's gonna be bald.
Literally, that was the next thing I was gonna say. Is that like you don't spend all of that money to get all your hair fixed to just shave it all off, unless he's just giving up. Unless he's like, hey, this is too expensive to keep a sweet mane. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I've said it before too on the show that like
they're painted into a big corner.
Are they painted into a corner, or are they just doing whatever and trying to spike ratings? I mean, isn't like NXT doing? Aren't they getting more people watching their show still, or again?
I haven't checked.
Are there rumors that like Dynamite's not going to be a thing shortly?
You think Dynamite's not going to be a thing?
No. Like, are there internet rumors that?
Are
the dirt sheets talking about how Warner Brothers Discovery isn't going to?
Yeah, because there's a sale, like a pending sale coming, and that they might have to move things around. I read that somewhere. I can't remember.
Yeah, the extra year option, because it's like technically their deal is up and the new owners aren't really interested.
Yeah, well, that's what. So that's the issues. Like, there's great wrestling in AEW, bell to bell. There is, but the storytelling outside of the ring that makes it compelling to watch the in the ring matches is not there, and that's where the money is, unfortunately, and that's where I'm worried about. Like, these TV deals are going to go away, and we're going to have to watch them on YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah, neither of that's going to be good, especially for the industry as a whole. I hate to say it, but like Kenny Omega might be right. We might be getting Mr. Beast versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania in the next couple of years, if things are trending the way they are, and that's awful. I want the art form to continue being interesting, and Joho brought it up because I forget what I was having a conversation with a coworker just about entertainment and art as a whole, and then something Joho said here, or want to say that we were talking about Killer Cross and him talking about like the sterilization of art and that kind of stuff, but something Joho had said on the show, he was just echoing that, was ringing in my head of just like, I want corporate suits out of art. Just let the people create, because like the people that are going to be drawn to the thing to watch the thing are going to come. Yeah, the boardroom should not be in the creative room. Something I think is along those lines. Separate. Yeah. And you see it over and over and over again. It's not just wrestling. It's it's music, it's movies, it's TV shows, it's everything, and it's awful. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys are watching The Boys, but I don't know who's pulling the trigger on the this last season. We are meandering around. Don't spoil it.
We're only two episodes in.
No spoilers.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil anything. It's just one of those like we.
Spoilers on SmackDown. If we bleed over into SmackDown, no spoilers. Ring of Honor, Kat, you could do Ring of Honor all you want.
Oh,
don't be me. I was going to say Sammy.
We're totally Sammy.
Oh yeah.
Reese doesn't like Sammy Guevara, so
you call him Sammy Guevara.
So it's Kat and I's favorite wrestler.
Because he, I was going to say, I actually used to call into the. So I don't know if you remember the controversy with him a couple years ago.
Him and Sammy, or Sammy and what he said about Sasha.
Yep. Him and I both used to call into that show. That's like the least offensive thing he said on that show. Like, say again?
I said in figure he got booted before you. Who'd have thunk it?
No, I actually that show honestly was a lot of fun pre-pandemic. And then the host kind of lost the line, unfortunately. But yeah, no, the that was the least offensive thing that Sammy had said. I'll put it that way.
That's banana pants.
Yeah, he's not a good person. I don't.
I'm hoping that being married and being a girl dad, hopefully maybe changed him a little bit. Again,
I'm hoping so too. Like, do the work, but show me you're doing the work.
Again, not depending him remotely, but he was supposed to do those like mandated, like Tony wanted him to do like mandated like classes, or he was supposed to do something.
Sure.
Because I don't want to say it was so long ago, but I think there was like classes or something that he was supposed to go to, and he was supposed to like apologize to Sasha.
Oh yeah.
Like he was supposed to do things, and that's why he was allowed to come back, because he completed whatever Tony told him to do.
Yeah, but who knows? I don't work there. I don't know. Did I don't know what did Meltzer say? Because he definitely he knows what's going on.
He's got his hand on the pulse there.
It's got his hand somewhere.
In the Tokyo Dome.
Ed, what else you thinking?
It's kind of wrestling adjacent. You know what I started watching again? WMAC Masters.
Oh yeah,
That was your jam.
That was totally my jam. I want to wait. Tell me it's on YouTube.
It is. Seasons 1 and 2 are for free on YouTube.
Oh god,
if you don't know what the show is, it's literally like the cast of like live action Mortal Kombat is working a bunch of matches against each other. It's fucking great. Like this show ticks off so many boxes for like 7-year-old me. It's the shit.
You know who would love Reese? You're in the chat. Reese. I feel like Reese would have fucking loved that show. Like this, it seems like right up your alley, Reese. Like basically, yeah, like Mortal Kombat meets WWE meets like because there was like promos and they would schedule fights
Gladiator
too.
sort of.
Yeah, it's like American Gladiators meets WWE meets Mortal Kombat meets like kind of Lucha Underground.
Yeah. That's honestly, if you're going to look at it from 2026, that's the best way to put it. What's crazy too is like the cast of that show. A lot of the people were in the live action Mortal Kombat movie, or they're like Mortal Kombat adjacent. So like, Akeem the Machine was one of the guys. He played like a bit part in the first Mortal Kombat movie. Shang Tsung kills him and then steals his soul. The guy with the dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy,
that was the same guy.
Yeah, he also was Eddie Gordo in the Tekken movie. He was also Baraka in one of the live action Mortal Kombat web series.
So watched it. Damn.
No, he said they haven't watched. Oh, he hasn't watched it in so long.
Yeah. Oh,
Can I ask a controversial Mortal Kombat question?
Go for it.
I love Carl Urban. Again, him and the boys, him and Billy Butcher. He is not Johnny Cage to me.
Have you seen the new movie?
For the new one? No. I love Carl.
I feel like Ed's about to be like,
if he's great in it, then tell me. But to me, I don't know if.
Is it like Eddie Weber Pattinson?
What?
And Batman?
Rob Bat.
Whatever. Ed.
Again, everyone thinks he's just this Twilight thing. I thought he played a really good Batman.
I did too. I thought he was great as Batman. I love his Bruce Wayne. I love him coming downstairs at like 11 a.m. while Alfred's on a call and he's eating a single blueberry with sunglasses on. It's fucking great.
It was good.
And even like
not a bit either. He's fucking great as Batman.
Batfleck. Ben Affleck wasn't terrible as Batman.
Again,
I thought Batfleck was great.
Yeah. So like
the movie he was in, had some problems.
Again, love Carl Urban. I don't know if he's Johnny Cage, but if you've seen it and you think I will appreciate him.
Listen, I was skeptical because I too am like, it's very weird hearing Carl Urban do an American accent.
Yeah.
That movie was a ton of fun. Everything that like a lot of my gripes for I'll spoil one thing for the new movie. They get rid of the magic dragon tattoos.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna watch it now.
Unbelievable.
I'll flip this bar over.
No, it was a ton of fun. A lot of the shit in
unanimous chat thing.
Yeah, it was one of those things. A lot of the issues I had with the first one, they just hand wave. The movie was fun. It was a ton of fun. Okay. It's probably the most faithful. I can't say faithful, but it's one of the better one of the better video game movies. Steven asking the real questions.
I know he's really hitting with the hard hitters.
No, I don't know. Maybe I love him, and I can't. I'm not putting the two together. But if everyone else is saying it, will like it, then
yeah. I don't want to say anything either way. But the movie was good. I enjoyed it.
Fair enough. Apparently,
on our list.
Apparently, there's a threesome that happens in the movie.
What?
Reese is saying that there's one unique 3-person fight scene that they all go down on.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway,
I'm trying to think of what he's referring to.
The sex scene.
No.
Right. Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah. It's like
a movie like Mortal Kombat. There'd be sex, but there's sex.
Yeah. No. Honestly. earlier, like the text you had sent to the group chat earlier had me dying. And she's like, "Oh, why'd you have to make it sexual?" And I immediately just thought of that Mark Henry segment of "We're going sexual, come back," and I'm like, that no one's gonna get it.
I can make it sexual.
Yeah, because but by the way, just for
context
here, so that the chat can get caught up on this, we have a group chat that I sent the link out for the show in, and it's the thumbnail for the show is obviously clicked on it. It's Fatu licking the title, and then the response was sending new photos of CM Punk.
It's CM Punk with that belt around his man.
She gets her
man.
She needs to get her mind out of the gutter. So so I countered tonight. I just threw out just some random hot stuff for Mark Davis winning the national title. That's what you get. And Mike, you didn't even show up for that.
I completely forgot the national title was a thing. I mean, shout out to Mark Davis for winning it. Shout out to Brian Cage coming back, looking just the juiciest man alive, just 100% natty. Definitely not on anything else, you know.
Friend of the show, Nick.
Friend of the show.
Did an interview.
Friend of the show. No, you know what he's on? We know he's on stem cells from our friends at Integrated Pain Management.
Yeah, listen, 100% natty. A couple of stem cells for recovery. 1 chicken breast, 2 asparagus. Definitely not eating them tremboloni sandwiches, you know?
Definitely not. I think it's straight protein all day, every day.
It's horse meat, man. It's fine.
Fair enough. Ed, what are you thinking? Last shot before we let you go.
Last shot, man. I was gonna drop all this stuff. I just want to see Jacob Fatu just like make out with more inanimate objects. Like if he's just gonna like, if he's already going to town on the world title, just give him other stuff, man. Like, because if you're not gonna give me Fatuhausen, just have him lick everything. Just full George the Animal Steel. Make wrestling fun again. This ruthless depression era is killing me.
He's a
send help.
You lit liquor? Who are you calling a lit liquor? You cutie, you're cootie queen. Oh.
I don't even have him just lick.
What, Nick, you got nothing? You don't want to see just Fatu? Just no? You good?
I'm actually visualizing because when you threw out the George Animal Steel thing with Fatu, I was like, actually,
yeah.
Like now,
Have him lick stuff and then do the thing, you know? Like, I'm with it. Listen, it's either that or Jacob Fatu has it, and I'm not getting the latter. So, like,
fair enough. I don't know. I kind of you could sell me on George the Animal, Jacob Hausen. Fatuhausen. I've been saying Fatuhausen ever since you put that in, and it's been throwing me off. So
I'm glad I can help.
Yeah. So I ruined songs for Nikki, and Ed just ruined his character.
I just ruined wrestling for you guys. I'm glad.
But not tonight. You always add a fun element. Ed, always a pleasure. Till next time.
Tell Amanda I love her more.
I will.
Bye.
Well, that's mean.
No, I've known her more than all of you. Get out of here.
Yeah, Nikki. It's Friday night. You never know who's going to show up.
Right.
Been a few weeks since we saw Reese, but we got another return tonight. Post WrestleMania.
What?
And this is something it's been brewing for months.
I don't have a drink for this. What is happening?
Nikki, we're letting the dogs out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Wow. Wow. I got an itch. I couldn't have, when you told me I had an itch, I was like, what? I was waiting for one for a long time, and I was like, wow, I made it.
Big league, baby.
Yeah. Well,
what's going on?
Bron Breakker. That was the problem. The whole dog barking with the Bron Breakker. So I had to wait for a nice lull in the Bron Breakers.
Yeah, I've been MIA from YouTube since, I think I told you, since like November. I haven't been anywhere. I haven't done my show.
I know. I was expecting draft stuff. We did mock drafts.
Yeah.
And everything.
Everyone was messaging me like, "Dog, when are we breaking down the draft?" I was like, "Not this year." So I didn't.
It
the
happens.
show.
Everyone needs a break every once in a while. Life
Yeah. It's rough. It's a lot of work, and I don't know. Just kind of like you don't go on for like a couple days, and that turns into a week. It's like going to the gym. You know, you take a couple days off, and then 1-2 days turns into 5 turns into 2 weeks, snowballs, and then you're just like, whatever. And then you get involved with other stuff. But
well, hopefully you come back soon because I always enjoy our sports chats. So
in some form or fashion. So I'm still trying to stay in touch.
Yeah, man. Well, you mentioned you're still following along the product. So what have you been thinking?
Yeah, like as I get older, it's like we've been around the block a lot. So done a lot of laps. So we've seen this all before. You know me, I'm a tough critic, hard to please when it comes to wrestling. So I'm not thrilled at the moment. So you know how I hate the rocket ship. And it's always an unpopular opinion, but I don't care. Every time they bring these NXT people up and they just act like they're God's gift to wrestling, it really gets under my skin. So like the over me.
Who's got your like eye that they're overhyping?
I don't like the Obafemi push. Not that I don't like Obafemi. It's not that at all. I do like him. I don't like the rocket ship. I don't like Squash and Brock. I mean, because then you look like they're not correlating like storylines, right? So it's, in my opinion, didn't he lose the title in NXT to Ricky Saints?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they made him more of a credible like wrestler, I would say, in that eventually, because you can't do the squashes all the time.
If you have Ricky Saints beat Obafemi for a title, you can't then, in my opinion, have Obafemi come in and squash Brock. Like every week, manhandling him, and then the match at WrestleMania was like over before you know it. To me, it just doesn't. I'd rather him become dominant over time, not walk in the doors of NXT and become dominant. Same thing with like Trick Williams comes right in the door, right to he's starting to, already in the title hunt and got a title. I just don't like it. I think the girls are more deserving. Like Sol Ruca, I think would be more deserving of the rocket ship than any of the other ones that they brought up. So,
do you feel like so? Here's the thing. I always it's funny because you've been waiting a little while. Like we have Matt and Sean call in, and they only watch main roster WWE. And what's interesting is like I always say this is that there's a like NXT to the main roster. It's a reset. I don't care if you've been 10-time NXT champion. It doesn't hold shit once you get to the main roster. You have to reset your whole character and everything else. So, like, to me, like the Obafemi thing it's just squash. Like, I get where they're headed with it, but to me, anything that you've done in NXT is meaningless once you get to the main roster. So, like, even the Ricky Saints loss for me, it's a whole different story arc. Same thing to some extent with like AAA and
I don't know. You don't go from the minor leagues in baseball and then come up to be the MVP. It just doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, but Mike,
I don't like it.
I mean, there are those special talents that come up and they're great.
I just know it doesn't sit well with me. The whole thing, because they do it every year. It's nonstop. And he did the same thing with Karrion Kross, but in reverse. Karrion Kross was unbeatable in NXT. Then he shows up on Raw and loses to Jeff Hardy. Like his first. What are you doing? So now they're just doing this in reverse, and it's just I don't know. I'm not a fan. They got rid of Aleister Black again. That pissed me off.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't get me started.
It's like what's going on? What's going on with that? They brought Paige back. I wasn't a fan of that. The Bellas again. I know Nikki's going to be upset about that, but
I do support Nikki. Do you love my girl?
Oh man, I can't take them. I don't know. It's just seems something's going on over there.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
What do you
well, I mean, the TKO influence kind of. Joho said it earlier. Like there is that new management ownership in place that definitely has a say in everything. And like the Pat McAfee thing at WrestleMania, they definitely influenced that. So
yeah,
that's the. It's like. they're trying to put more of the sports crossover into the sports entertainment. It's like it doesn't work. Like even the Danhausen stuff. I don't know if you caught the Danhausen ESPN stuff, which like for us as fans is funny, but like you could still see like as a football fan, whatever. And it's like he's doing the highlights. And it's like your number one highlights is Danhausen. So it's a promotion thing. I don't care if it was wrestling or anything else. It's like watching, whoever come on promoting a movie. It's like your number one highlight is me in my movie. Like, yeah, like that would piss me off too.
I'm okay with the Danhausen thing, like as the comic relief part, like take over for R-Truth as time goes on. I enjoyed that. I don't really want to see him in the ring, but I do like the backstage stuff with him. But the celebrity influence is getting to be a bit too much, whether it's every week with Jelly Roll, KSI, or Little Yachty and the other streamer, what's his name? IYO SKY.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. You're taking TV time away from deserving people that bust their ass to get there, and people we'd rather see. I don't need to see Jelly Roll trying to act like a tough guy. I don't need to see that. I'd rather see other people in there. So it's getting watered down and too celebrity driven for no reason. My opinion. I could be wrong. It's just how I look at it.
No, it was one of the big
it was a
topics
big
for
topic.
WrestleMania.
It was like, I didn't think this. I feel like Little Yachty was like the least offensive out of all of them. Like Happy and Jelly Roll felt too much. Like Yachty just kind of like his little involved. He seemed the least offensive, and also he's a wrestling man.
Yeah,
he's in the crowd all the time.
Well, it's. Well, I'm saying this like in jest, but next thing you know, we're going to see David Arquette as the champion again. Like that's how it feels like we're going in that direction.
The death of this podcast.
You know what I mean? Like, you remember that? David Arquette wins the title in WCW. Like,
actually, Murdoch, you're one of the few people on the show I feel like that could really. Did you watch Ready to Rumble?
Hmm?
Did you like that? I like that movie. I don't know if you did.
I did. I like all wrestling movies for the most part.
The movie, not the real product.
Yeah, no, they took the movie and they brought it in.
The Triple Cage was kind of cool.
The Triple Cage on top. I think they had the guy. It was that Jeep Swenson. He passed away not too long after his WCW short stint. Bane, right? Yeah. Jeep Swenson played Bane, and he was humongous. And I was like, "Oh, this guy's great! Like he's so big." And he was in that Triple Cage match, wasn't he? I think he was there. They said Jimmy King. That was
bring back Jimmy King.
I've actually never saw Ready to
Oh my god, we need to rent it.
I've seen like clips and blops that I know what happens, but I like from beginning to end, I've never seen like from soup to nuts.
Oh my god, it's great.
It's so funny. Oh yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, please.
I was just thinking. Side note, I was like, I was watching the intro. Since the last time, I dropped 70 pounds since the last time.
I know, man.
I was like, you look very svelte.
I need to do a bunch of. I know, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
I need
70 pounds though. It was like a few months. And I was like,
yeah.
Because I saw my face. I was like, oh my god. It's like it was like a before and after thing. I was like, oh man, I did get that big. Jesus.
Oh man. Hey, looking good.
Thank you.
Looking good, feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's. I always went up and down, but then sometimes it gets away from you, and you're like, you're working out, you're like, oh, I'm strong, and then you forget about other things, and then your stomach starts going along with growing too. And I was like, no, I just got to stop. So, but yeah, 70 is a big number.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, Murdoch, pleasure having you back.
Good seeing
you.
You.
Definitely come back. We always love having you. Before I let you go, best shot.
Well, I want let's make wrestling great again. Let's get back to basics and stories like, did they just let go of LA Knight too? Is that what I heard?
There's rumors.
There's rumors he's leaving. It's not official yet.
What are you doing? Like, stop this nonsense. They're destroying it for me in real time, week by week.
Mm-hmm.
And, I told you on Discord, like I'm just fast forwarding. I watch the segments, the backstage stuff, the promos. I get to the ends of matches because I can't sit through it anymore because it's repetitive. And it's in the ring I don't care to see, storylines I don't want to invest in. And I just kind of get to the good stuff and or that I'm hoping is the good stuff. But I don't know.
The highlight packages do help. They do help in some cases to really elevate what is mid.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with it. There's some people I just think are more deserving than what we're being fed.
Yep.
And, it just ruins it for me. It really does. So I kind of watch it just like getting through it. Like, I have to watch it though because I'm like 4 decades in, So
You're
I'm over 4 decades.
You're committed, Murdoch. That's what
I'm pot committed, but I don't have to like it, So that's why I just fast forward through everything and get to the part that might semi-interest me. I'm not mad at the Jacob, feuding with Roman. I'm not mad at that. But you know what I don't like? I don't like the presentation. Like, I don't want to see the street thug all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of that routine. I would just want to see remember Umaga, the Samoan, what they call him, the bulldozer? I just want him to be a Samoan savage and just break people in half. Like, that's cool. But the whole routine of thug life, I don't know. I just don't want to see that either.
Wrapped up with the Drew feud. Because that was what Drew said the whole time. It's like, all right, well, you had your Master Mania. Jacob won. Now let's put that to bed. So I agree with him.
Yeah, man. Well put, Murdoch. Pleasure.
Sir.
Thank you.
It's always good to see you guys. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Good.
Take care. Nikki, we got to run it back because I haven't done it in a while, and now we debuted it. So we run it back. It was months in the making. Now almost like a year in the making.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs
out? All right. Let's get to it here. Last couple calls, couple comments to get to. Give me 1 second here. Actually, let's take a quick 30-second break to hear from some of our friends, the friends of the Nick Club.
This is WWE Hall of Famer Fred Ottman. This is former WWE Champion Big E.
This is the AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander.
What's going on, guys? Tony Cini.
Francesca!
This is Speedball Mike Bailey.
This is former WWE referee,
and you're watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour, brother.
And you are watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
And this is the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
And you're watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
And you're watching Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour. Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Real quickly here. Tomorrow, Steven joining us. I keep doing 90s. I don't know why I keep doing it. 80s Wrestling Con. A lot of big names. Demolition. Here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smash. Jake the Snake Roberts. $1 Million Man. Ted DiBiase. Got Coco Beware. The Rougeau brothers. Geesh. Paul Ellering's going to be there. We're going to be doing our normal trivia, controversial trivia, always controversial. Price is Right. And we're going to try and see who, you never know who's going to show up on the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour. But we'll see who's going to join us for that live stream tomorrow. So make sure you chime in. Always fun. It's always a fun time. So, Nikki.
I heard controversial trivia.
Yes, controversial trivia, and brought her back in. So 11 a.m. We got a long weekend.
11 a.m. Are we having mimosas?
Well, you picked up mimosas. I'm going to be there. I don't think they let me bring in alcohol to do that. Steven,
Well,
maybe you can
honey,
smuggle
you've never smuggled alcohol in anywhere. Yeah.
it. Actually, I have.
I feel like I've done that a lot more than you have.
Probably.
I'm the delinquent of it.
Yes!
But, Nikki, before we get to last call for the evening,
So finish your alcohol.
get to a couple quick
or beers.
last comments. Rusin, who do you think is going to be a new tribal chief? She's thinking Fatu. I think
Girl.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else that could do it.
Girl.
Chester saying, I know this won't happen this year. Next year, we'd like to see Brian Cage as world champion for AEW.
He's got the look.
That'd be great.
Friend of the show, go watch the interview with Nick and Brian, but I'm like, he's got the look. Was that a song? He's got the look.
Yeah, it would be. But, Nikki, that time to wrap us up to get us out of here before SmackDown. Last call.
Yeah.
And last call, we got to bring in a regular.
Say his name and he appears.
I believe in Steven.
Steven!
You put him full screen so I can see his Lisa.
The grievance department.
Steven, tell me everything.
Hey guys, remember the 80s?
Oh, Steven, get ready. It's going to be so much fun. I don't know if do I have the 80s music? I don't think I have the 80s music here. Oh, yeah, I do. Anyway.
Yeah, that's about what it was like the whole time.
I bet. Just a whole bunch of energy fueled by...
So I get time and a half for tomorrow, right? Because it's a Saturday?
Totally.
Yep.
Hey, I believe I put that in my rider, so, you know.
Did you like 25 green M&Ms?
Hey, don't put down the green M&Ms. They're pretty good.
Unbelievable. For Steven's rider. Unrealistic.
You know what else is in my rider? Nobody licks anything.
Yes!
That's fair. Hand sanitizer? We're bringing that.
I mean, I saw the thumbnail and I'm, nice and large on my television. I'm like, why do you have to do that? I just had dinner. Why do I have to see this?
Well, that's Nick for you.
You do this to vex me, sir.
Sex sells.
And then he yelled at me that I was the sex one. You started this.
Me.
No, she's pointing to me, not you.
No, see, if you look at Nick's screen, that's my hand.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, look, no wonder that guy had to be out for several months for dental stuff. Ugh.
He was like, yeah. Actually, that's kind of
just. I mean, I know he's supposed to be an untamed beast or something, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, they don't have
This is why we had the pandemic. Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Gargle.
Don't be licking stuff if you don't know where it's been.
I just feel that's why you yell at Jackson and Billy. I'm like, stop licking.
This is the second time he's licked the belt, too, by the way. He licked Logan Paul's
He licked the
belt,
U.S. Again, it's the same meme that Logan had it in the shower on his balls. I'm like, stop. You don't know where that's been.
Listen, he's been
Paige
hustling,
had
he's
sex
been
with all of
hustling
them.
on the grind in the streets, trying to get by.
Put it away.
So licking a belt might not be that bad compared to everything.
He needs the extra money because, all gas and, $4.50 a gallon.
Exactly, Steven. That's a great point. Yeah. Seriously.
Hold on to the break.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk. I'm sorry. I'll get over it.
What are y'all thinking, Steve?
After 80s Con, you know, I'm going to a birthday party for a 1-year-old who'll probably be licking a lot of things as well. So
I'll give you extra hand sanitizer.
I might
Give George a gift.
I might have from one of the other nieces that'll be there some video to provide for next time. I gotta see if she'll do it though. So
Is that the one that uses chopsticks?
the one that uses no, not that one. Not that's the middle one. I'm talking about the oldest one. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me see if she'll do it. I don't want to ruin the surprise if I can get her to do it. But we'll see what happens.
Very sweet.
And Jackson says hi. Yeah.
I know. He won't walk down the basement stairs anymore. So then he just has like a meltdown upstairs.
He's too busy licking all your furniture.
Yeah, no, that's
totally.
very much.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it. That's exactly what's happening.
That's it. Yeah.
Right. This is a wrestling show, right? So what was I supposed to talk about?
Manatees.
Piggybacking off of Murdoch's point about celebrities, I kind of understand about oversaturation of such a thing to that degree. But I mean, there's always, we get to the point we were making, a lot of us were making leading up to WrestleMania. There's always going to be celebrity involvement of some kind, one form or another. At least bring in people who, get the assignment. Little Yachty, I didn't know. Did I say Lil? Whatever that was.
Yeah, Lil.
I don't know.
Get it right, Steven.
So Lil.
I don't listen to the radio, you damn kids. Yeah, he at least gets the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's doing. I mean, I don't want to see him there for months and months, but he gets the assignment. Jelly Roll, kind of got the assignment. I think he got the assignment enough. McAfee, yeah, okay. I think he was just given a shit story to do.
But he didn't want.
So at least if you're gonna bring in celebrities, just make sure they're savvy enough and in on the joke and they're willing to, make themselves, possibly make themselves look like fools.
Yeah.
That's fine, but it's not going anywhere. But yeah, maybe they can pare back a little. Now, I mean, geez, we're not that far away from SummerSlam, are we? But yeah. It's so I'm not, that's not something I'm gonna grind my teeth over unless it actually does start heading in the direction of Mr. Beast versus Logan Paul.
Don't put that out in the universe.
That's funny because I don't think I've watched either of their YouTube videos, and yet I knew who they were before they came to well, Mr. Beast isn't involved in wrestling, but I knew who Logan Paul was before he came over to WWE. I knew Mr. Beast was a big YouTuber guy anyway without even having seen him, because every time I go into a 7-Eleven I see his candy bars.
I don't know who this guy is.
They're delicious, by the way. But I mean, if it's really going to be headed in that direction, then yeah, maybe you've made a wrong turn somewhere. On the other hand, you have the Rizzler in AEW,
who's a fat little child.
Yeah, Lil. Now we can call him what he really is, Lil Mason Rook.
Oh no! No.
You watch him be it.
Am I happy? No, I want more.
Mason Rook, I feel like, is going to get over crazy.
John Cena's been putting him over like crazy.
He's going to get over.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And to watch the complete meltdown of people who don't like him on Reddit and the names that they give him is almost as entertaining. Like Jeff Lardy, for example.
Wow. Saw that. Yep.
Yeah, there's some good entertaining stuff, but yeah, he's he's going to be a big deal. I think somebody was pushing like a future Mania main event in a few years of him versus Oba.
They also said that about Julius Creed, that he was going to be your next main eventer, and he's running around in a fucking mask with Chad Gable, and Chad Gable's going to be demasked.
Yeah.
Unmasked in a couple weeks.
That's how he escaped the round of cuts. Nobody knew who he was under the mask. Oh, where are the Creeds? Oh, we can't find them to fire them. So okay.
JT did that for how many years?
Right.
Don't make it your phone.
Oh gosh, but whatever. I mean, best of luck to them. It's nice to just see them get some action in for for a little while. What did they call them on the show again?
Bruto, and Julio.
Yeah, they're not even trying to come up with original.
At least we got Ryo and Bravo.
Yeah, Ryo and Bravo. Yeah. And even then, I can't remember which is supposed to be which, but whatever, it doesn't matter.
You have to look at who's ever wearing this arm sleeve. It's Tyler Bate covering up his forearm tattoo because he has like a tattoo where I have mine, so he has a sleeve on.
Did you see the video of him playing the piano? By the way, that was just out there. Like
no,
yeah,
what?
Not bad. I forget what he was playing, but yeah, not bad.
I feel like I want to see a video of Ilya Dragunov playing piano.
With nothing but candelabra.
With that robe on, he's like...
No, I'm not going to say it right. Candelabra. Candelabras.
Like,
and that gown, and he's just like Liberace, just
like just going fucking
hammer.
On it. Yeah.
Look, it'll give him something to do.
I don't want to fucking see Sammy Trick anymore. Give me Mello. Give me Ilya. Again, Steven, Stan, how much have we been touting Ilya on this fucking show? He came back and we're like, yeah.
It feels like anybody that I tend to get behind on the show here, they get a little bit of a push and then they seem to disappear. Like I know Jordan Grace was just injured and just came back, but I mean, you can't find something for her to do.
Goodbye.
You can't find Ilya anything to do. He was in the middle of a pretty good storyline. I thought he deserved a spot in that Mania match for the U.S. title, along with Carmelo as well.
Yeah.
Carmelo's wrestling tonight, I think, right?
I didn't see the last match. When I posted, they didn't have any matches. Then Nikki found a couple matches.
No.
Oh yeah, no, he's wrestling Ricky Saints. That's it.
Yeah, lost. So,
no, wait, Ilya versus Ricky?
That'd be a good match, but it'll be
no Carmelo versus.
Carmelo versus Ricky.
Carmelo versus.
Oh no! Two people that desperately need a win.
Ricky Saints, but
no,
we'll see.
I love it, but I think Mello kind of needs it more. But they're gonna give it to Ricky.
Steven!
I got behind the machine guns. They're already gone. I mean, it's like my endorsement is somewhat poisonous.
Never.
Well, you know it's not poisonous, Steven? Your last shot.
My last shot. Okay. Oh gosh, where do I go? Okay, I actually have a movie review, a quick movie review, which is I finally got around to seeing Queen of the Ring.
Yes, tell me everything.
On Prime because it was on sale, so I rented it, and very good. I mean, definitely in some places historically inaccurate. Surprise, surprise. And I kind of liked how they fit some of the more modern terms into like 1930s and 40s wrestling culture, so as to suggest they, that's where they originated from. It's like, well, not really. That term didn't come till years later, but all right, little wink and a nod. You would never know that Mickie James was in this, much less as playing the Fabulous Moolah, because it's literally she was only in like a training shot from a distance in a crowd.
Okay.
And that was it. Maybe she had some deleted scenes later. Like if you bought the Blu-ray or something, they'd be included or something.
Right.
if you can look past some of the inaccuracies of the time, like I'm almost positive there were not integrated wrestling audiences back then, especially in the part of the country they were barnstorming through, which is unfortunate, but the movie shows that they have that they were, and they just, I'm sorry, they weren't. But I thought all the real life wrestlers that were involved did a really good job, particularly Camille, Naomi as well. Yeah, definitely a recommended viewing if you can find it somewhere. Well, I mean, it's on Prime, so definitely.
On our list.
Definitely can recommend. It should have done more business than it did, but I kind of get it because no big movie star names in it.
Yeah,
Walton Goggins is probably the biggest name in it. He's not a big time movie star, and it's weird to see Cornette in it actually acting and not being over the top, playing the NWA commissioner at the time.
Interesting. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff to check out. So
a lot of good stuff in that movie. But I mean, if you enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody, which was like, I think at least a third of that was bullshit.
Yeah.
Of the stuff in that was bullshit. Rocket Man probably about the same level. So if you can get by that, then you'll, and just even forget it's a biopic. Just take it in as a work of fiction. Then you'll enjoy it. I certainly did, and thumbs up from me.
Well done, Steven. Thumbs up from me.
And all of us.
Nikki.
I think a collective thumbs up to Steven. Dad!
See you tomorrow, buddy.
Love you, babe.
See you in the morning, bright and early.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Or an early one. I don't know.
I'll be in bed. No, I have to go to shop right in the morning.
All right. Well, do we can. You got a lot to get there. Kat?
Thanks, babes.
Pleasure. Reese? Always a fun one.
Love you, babies.
Welcome back.
Good to see you, sir.
Nikki, let's let our not so. Well, no, she's not our not so. She was creative. She was head of creative. But we got a new outro.
Girl. Play my girl.
Again, from all over the world, from different backgrounds, ethnicities, beliefs, capabilities, and ideologies. And what brings us together is this shared passion for what happens in that ring. The one place where we control our own destiny, where our differences are our strengths, where we ride or die with the characters we love and the stories that give us hope, the stories that make us human. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same, and all we have is each other.
Nikki, till next time, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll catch you then. You don't have to go home.
But you can stay here.